Litecoin Lawton again on this beautiful March 11th. It is late night. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world of cryptos, in the world of economics. I hope you guys are doing great out there. If you're here, cheers and salute to you. You guys are the fortunate few. The 2% right now that are involved in cryptos. There's a lot of crazy stuff, you guys. I'm not going to get too much into like the banks and insolvencies. If you guys want some news, you can come to litecoinlawton.com. Check out my news channel, and you guys will be up to date. The scariest thing that did happen today was, you guys have probably heard that the USDC depegged. As of current right now, we're actually back up at, you know, we're back up at 99 cents. So we're basically back up at $1 right now. But that was pretty crazy, you guys. So some Litecoin stuff, you guys, we're coming close to all-time hash rate right now for Litecoin. I did want to just point this out for my Litecoin fam and my family out there. You guys, the average cents per kilowatt right now is at 15 cents in the United States. Okay. And then the average mining cost, okay, if you put this in right now, the average miners in the United States are actually losing $5.31 mining Litecoin right now. And even Satoshi, you guys, says in the white paper. So I want you guys to pay attention to this, because we're getting close to a bottom, because a price of an asset tends to gravitate towards the cost it takes to manufacture it, right? So there needs to be, for sound money, there has to be work involved in sound money. And that's why I am an advocate of proof of work coins, you guys. I do like Ethereum. So the Ethereum, I do have some proof of stake coins now, but if I had to choose, then, it'd be proof of work coins. You guys, it's just my preference right now. And also, I did have a question, you guys. If you guys need to know how to keep your crypto safe, use a hardware wallet. You can use one of these sweet like Ledger stacks, or even like a Nano. You guys can use one of these hardware wallets. Keep your cryptos safe, you guys, because there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna try to hold you up above, over your head and shake your coins out of your pockets. Okay. So don't let them shake you. A lot of times, have your Hodl bags, put these things away, forget about them. We are actually in this green phase of, the stock to flow right now. I do think we're going to have this violent snap back to this like 100,000 mark here on this next cycle for Bitcoin. And I think it's, realistically, you guys, there's so much money out there to still roll into crypto assets right now. So we're just still at this early point in adoption, you guys. So, you're so fortunate. It has been around for 14 years. Okay. Gold's been around for 6,000 years. Okay. And has, an $8 trillion market cap. Okay. So we're almost, an eighth of gold, and we've only been in the system, for 14 years. Okay. It's slowly devouring. I don't know why I was having a hard time with that. Slowly devouring fiat monies, you guys, all over the world. Cryptos is slowly gobbling them up, and you can see that. Every one of these, every one of these lows, we always get a little bit higher. Okay, and every one of these highs, we always get a little bit higher. And the crypto space, you guys, is blossoming right now. Okay. And, for all the fudders and everybody out there, the banks are not crypto. Okay. The centralized exchanges, the FTXs of the world are not crypto. Okay. Litecoin network is perfect. Bitcoin network is perfect. They've never failed their transactions. If I wanted to send you a Bitcoin or Litecoin, I'm going to send it to you, and it's going to work. And I'm going to send you that currency. I can be in my pajamas on Sunday night late, and the Litecoin's still going to get there. So you guys, the power of this is far more reaching than what we even know, right? So we don't know what we don't know. And we're at the beginning of this, and the people that really know cryptos, understand that this is the better money and that we're slowly going to gobble up the paper money that's out there, you guys, and into this new thing that's a new element, new digital element called Bitcoin that Satoshi created, you guys. And I believe that it's going to go down in history as one of these brilliant moments in our history of mankind. Okay. So anyways, let's get into the chart, you guys. That's enough with that. And I appreciate you guys out there for my rants and my raves, my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. The views, like, subscribe, please. This is not financial advice on this channel, but I want you guys to be successful, and I'm going to offer my opinions. But ultimately make your own decisions, you guys. I think we're at this beginning phase, and there's so much money on the sidelines, you guys, that literally one country, right? Adopting, what if Germany or something just like adopts cryptos, okay, puts it on the reserve, okay, it's going to be this like snowball effect. We have El Salvador, you guys, okay, a couple countries in Africa. What do I think Bitcoin's going to do right now? I mean, the macro level stuff is not looking super great, okay. The SPY and the Dow Jones, I've kind of given you guys my view on what I think we still have a long ways to go, okay, on the downside. But I think there's going to be this initial flush out, and I think the way that we decouple the cryptos, because I've always thought the cryptos and any crypto guys, it's frustrating that kind of in some ways that the stock market is so similarly correlated to cryptos, because it's such a different asset class. It's such a different thing because it is the thing that you're trading, right? And you don't have to use P2P and peer-to-peer and all these different things. You don't need exchanges to even transact Bitcoin, right? So so it's similar, though, that it follows that the algorithms and the algo bots right now have gotten hold of cryptos now and basically use it as a leverage tech play. So that's interesting that the market trades together, right? So I think what's going to happen is that there's going to be this initial flush out. So like the stock market, everything's going to be correlated to the downside, and we're going to have this like capitulation, situation, okay? But then the stock market is going to go sideways, okay? And then cryptos are going to recover a lot faster. And then as the need for it starts to increase, with deglobalization and things going on in the world, you guys, and a need for a solid money that's not owned by anybody, that nobody has the upper advantage of. So we'll see. I think Bitcoin's, the genie's out of the bottle, you guys. I think I don't think they can put this thing back in, and it's going to be it basically is a situation where if you can't beat them, join them, and the sooner that we join them, as soon as we join and adopt cryptos, you guys, the better, and the better it's going to be for humanity, and it's going to be for America, and whoever you guys are out there, okay, all my allies, dude, whoever you guys are, the sooner you guys adopt this right here, because this is coming for all of the global assets, okay. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin well into 20 years from now. It's existed without anybody at the helm, right? It's not a CEO. You can't cut off a head of a serpent that doesn't exist. Okay, it's like it's a worm without a head, right? So like, I think that Bitcoin will has a place in our future, guys, and as a place for civilized people and a proper free society, for all of mankind. And I think cryptos are going to be one of those things that helps. And it's not going to be, I mean, as much as I love silver and gold, and I think that you should have those in your assets. I think you should have some silver and gold, but cryptos are going to be the thing that, we'll be able to buy stuff on Amazon with, or, to buy stuff online in the digital age. Okay. We need internet money, right? So that's why it was created. We need something that's fair and trustworthy, and all these things that Bitcoin has that's superior to the US dollar, okay, in every way, no matter and no matter who tells you otherwise, right? Like it's something that they can't touch and debase and manipulate and print more of, and it just exists. And the sooner you guys get on board here, the better. I hope you guys are doing great out there. We're getting into this RSI zone right now, so we're getting pretty oversold, you guys. We're in this oversold, and Litecoin especially. Okay, I wanted to show you guys this, like just to make money in general. Okay, you want to buy when this thing's oversold, and we're on the daily. Okay, so the RSI is bottoming out here, and it's pretty crazy to watch. Like out of all the stuff, like Litecoin right now is the one that's like hit the hardest right now, and so I definitely bought some more Litecoin today. Not that I'm impartial, but it's the most oversold out of most things right now that I'm keeping an eye on. And so just, so that's how you guys read this as the RSI. We also are getting, we still have this bearish divergence. So that's what we're kind of seeing play out right now, you guys. And we're getting pretty low here. So I imagine this thing actually kind of curling up and then setting some bullish divergence. It's still too early to say. And again, we're getting that negative divergence on the daily with Bitcoin, but we are getting some positive bullish divergences on the 4-hour if you zoom in a little bit. So a lot of times something will happen on the 4-hour and then translate into bigger time frames. So that's how it works. So you guys, we're actually looking pretty good right now. This is not a time to be scared. Okay, this is a time to accumulate the long-term bags. Okay, this is a great place. Anything under 20, especially for Bitcoin, increase your Hodl bags, and you can ride this one out, you guys, and have some cash on the side, because and keep your coins in your own possession, because if you have something on exchange, okay, it's just like a bank, and you're trusting people with your money. Okay, be your own bank. You guys have control. Hope you guys are doing great out there. This video's gone on long enough. I'm seeing some really positive things actually, as far as possible bottoming here. Okay, and I did want to show you guys, we are reaching my target for Litecoin. We're breaking out of this, bigger wedge here. Okay, this was a bearish pattern that we were talking about. And it is surprising. I'm not going to lie. It is surprising that we're having this kind of a dump into the halving. Okay, so that's why I kind of feel like there's going to be a pretty violent, or maybe we'll just go sideways. But I don't think we're going to be going much lower. The absolute bottom, I would say, for Litecoin is that 55. And that would basically be just continuing this long-term, trend line. If Litecoin by chances breaks this, then we'll have another conversation. But I don't see that happening, you guys. And let's not forget that every time this thing halves, okay, there's built-in deflationary aspects to cryptos. Okay, that's why these patterns repeat themselves. Okay, we're so fortunate to be here because this is ruled by math. Okay, everything I'm showing you guys, this is math. This is math. This is just people purely buying, purely selling. Could you call it manipulation? If you want to call like every price movement manipulation, then you can say that. Are there coordinated attacks against certain coins? Absolutely. And that's why you got to choose the ones that are the blue chips, you guys, right now. Okay, you guys are getting involved in all these, like, the lowest cap coin that I have is Digibyte. Okay, and it's just because I believe in that project and I've done my research on Digibyte. And so shout out to Kyle, my Digibyte homies. You hope you guys are doing great out there. JBs, you guys are doing great. Stay safe. I think we got a little bit, or maybe some little bit more rough times ahead, but again, Litecoin at 55 is going to be a screaming deal. Anything below 20,000 and with Bitcoin is also going to be a screaming deal. If you look back in a year, so play this long game. I would say we're playing the long game at this point. We're look like a year and a half, 2 years out. Okay, And that's kind of where this stock to flow shows us, you guys. I do think we're going to have this correction over correction go well past 120,000 on the next run. So, and that's going to be this continuation of the adoption in the S curve, you guys. So that's, we're not leveling out, you guys. The volatility is going to increase here in the next couple of years as we have companies, the Googles, the Apples out there, and then one or two other countries going to set some firm policy with ETFs that are going to get launched. Like we have a lot to look forward to, you guys, to. Cheers out there, Litecoin Lawton. You guys have a great day.